I have not seen you in a long time. How are you?
Your Honor, I'm thinking the same thing. It's a pleasure being in front of you today. I'm doing well.
Good,
Mike Vincent's doing well as well. He told me to say hi.
good. Best to him.
Absolutely. He's still doing his boxing workout every other day.
Good for him. Good for him.
Judge Joseph Hall appearing for on behalf of Mr. Demas, who now stands to my left. I do have an executed advice of rights that I'd like to provide to the court.
Okay.
Mr. Demas has had sufficient opportunity to review those rights. He has no question.
All right, everyone, buckle up because today's courtroom session is a wild mix of first-time offenders, clean record turnarounds, technical violations, and one defendant whose timeline is so tangled it practically requires a calculator. Judge Pope is in full command mode, balancing empathy with enforcement as he handles everything from OWI arraignments to probation reviews to traffic fines. You're going to see calm professionalism, sharp questioning, and one moment where the judge has to remind a defendant not to point his finger at the camera. As we break down each case, pay attention to how Pope tailors his approach, strict when necessary, encouraging where it counts, and laser-focused whenever the facts start getting murky. Let's dive in.
At this time, is prepared for arraignment.
Mr. Bemis, your name?
Dylan arraignments.
All right. Do you want me to formally arraign or does he stand mute?
Your Honor, we waive formal reading stand mute at this time.
I'm entering not guilty plea. He doesn't have any priors, does he?
Your Honor, this is his first ever criminal contact with the police. He has no priors of any kind. He has been sober since date of offense. He's gainfully employed. He lives locally, and he would test negative for all substances today.
What was the
Your Honor, we had an intoxilizer alleging a .128 and a .131.
give me a bond sheet, please, Tabitha. $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm signing your discovery order, Mr. Hall.
Thank you, Judge. I got the opportunity to speak with Mr. Pellin. He's not here in 4 weeks, which would be a normal docket day for him. So we are sort of in an extraordinary manner, asking for the docket day after that for Rockwood, which I believe is 6 weeks from today.
Okay. Lisa, what date do we have?
October 16th at 8:30.
So October 16th at 8:30 will be the next pretrial. And we'll go from there. Anything else, Mr. Hall?
Nothing further at all. Thank you so much, Your Honor. It's great to see you.
You too. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you. People against Thompson. Take care. Tricia Ray Thompson. Good morning, ma'am. 25R 514-108A. Can I have Matthew Johnson and Sean Carpenter seated at the table up here? My right, your left. Ma'am, your name? All right, well, I figured we'd save you some time here. Your review's set for October 29th. I sentenced you. Date did I sentence her? I didn't date it for some reason. Looks like on May 15th, I think. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm, under penalties of perjury, that the testimony you give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got.
Yes.
All right. Since you were in front of me, have you been arrested? Any new charges?
Sir.
Any cases pending?
No, sir.
No contact with the police?
No, sir.
Congratulations to you. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss your case on motion of the prosecutor. We'll send you the discharge. You're off probation. I wish you well. Good luck. Thanks. Matthew James Johnson, 25F244454 A and B. How you doing, sir? Your name? You're going to plead the expired plate. They're going to dismiss the unregistered vehicle. You're also going to plead to no insurance. True?
Yes.
To the charge expired plate, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
To the charge of no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept those pleas. I will dismiss the unregistered vehicle misdemeanor. You have a valid registration.
I have the title. I am working on getting the registration.
So you don't have valid registration. You don't have valid insurance either, right?
No.
You got to get that. I mean, you get in an accident, it's your fault on Without insurance, they'll be chasing you around till you're an old man. 185 on the no proof, 130, 125 on the expired plate. Do you have all that to pay?
How much is that total?
310.
Yes, I do.
Okay, you're all set, or 320 rather, 320 rather. No, I was right the first time, 310.
One question for you. Where do I go for that?
You go right down the end of the hall, go out those doors all the way down the hall to your right to the cashier, okay?
Okay,
Best of luck. Get your stuff taken care of though.
I'm doing my best.
All right.
Thank you.
Sean Raymond Carpenter, 25F244645. Jacob Les now have a seat at the table, my right, your left. Sir, your name? You're going to plead the 5 over and they're going to dismiss the expired license, true?
Yes, sir.
You were speeding? That's why you were pulled over? You were speeding? Pardon?
It does find your license.
I mean, it saves you a point. All right, that's what you want to do? To the charge of 5 over, responsible or not responsible? Please accept it. Expired license dismissed. 150 is your total, okay? You can pay that now?
Yes.
Go ahead down the hall. You're all set. Good luck. Jacob Christopher Les now. 24F242298. Your name?
Jacob Christopher Wilson.
Your charge of appear to submit to weekly testing is ordered on August 18th of 25 via DNA. That is the charge. You have 2 prior technical violations. This would be the 3rd. You could get 15 days if you're convicted here or if you plead guilty here. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign an advice of rights and read it and understand it?
Yes, sir.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
No.
You sure? I'm just asking.
Yes, sir.
All right, to the charge that you failed to submit the weekly testing as ordered on August 18 of 25, how do you plead? Call in, Emily, please. Did you fail to submit the testing on that day?
Yes, sir.
Anybody in this world force you to plead guilty?
No.
This is where things start getting interesting. Les now is facing a technical violation, not a new crime, but a failure to meet a court-ordered obligation. On paper, missing a weekly test seems simple, but judges take these violations seriously because they show reliability, or the lack of it. When the judge reminds him, he could get 15 days. It isn't a threat, it's context. The court is laying out the stakes to make sure the plea is fully voluntary and informed. And notice how the judge keeps pressing him about other options to check in, like using a girlfriend's phone. That's because courts want to know not just what happened, but whether the person tried to stay compliant. What do you think? Was forgetting a phone, an honest mistake, or part of a bigger pattern, like the judge suggests?
All right, I'm gonna accept your guilty plea. I find it to be an accurate plea made voluntarily and understandingly. Why didn't you?
The 18th, that was on Monday. I didn't have my phone during the morning on 18th. I left it, so Sunday night, I left it in my girlfriend's car. It was an 8 call in the morning. Went to work. Right when I got home, she was at my apartment. I texted and emailed Miss Tessina right away the situation. And I woke up the very next morning because I knew she was going to email me back. Said I could go test. I would have test. But the very next morning. So I was unable to call in the morning and then I had to go to work. That's all. And then I tested the very next morning.
Why didn't you call on your girlfriend's phone?
I didn't have my girlfriend's phone. She was at work. I left my phone in her car. She goes to work at 6:30, 6:45. I work at 1 in the afternoon.
All right, have a seat. I'll be right with you. I'm accepting your plea though. Jacob Timothy Stump, 25F11627.
Today's docket showed us the full spectrum of courtroom reality. First-timers hoping for a second chance, defendants cleaning up old mistakes, and individuals still wrestling with the structure that probation demands. Judge Pope demonstrated a steady balance, fair when someone earned it, firm when explanations didn't hold up, and focused on keeping both accountability and clarity at the forefront. From OWI arraignments to missed tests to a defendant whose incarceration timeline raised more questions than answers. This hearing reminds us how important consistency and credibility are in any legal proceeding. If you found this breakdown insightful or learned something new about how judges evaluate these cases, don't forget, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments. and subscribe for more deep dive courtroom breakdowns just like this.